Hey everyone, Morale here, and today we're continuing with Project Royce, and we're going to be painting the interior pieces black today. So let's get started. Right, so today we're painting the A pillars, the B pillars and the C pillars, and what we're going to be using is a 4-step process: preparation, then we've got primer, paint, and then clear coat. So we've got some sandpaper here for the first preparation stage, we've got some primer, then we've got some satin black, and we've got some clear coat. These three will go on to the A pillars, which are down there, and the boxes are down there at the minute. So the first thing to do, we actually set up the workspace, so let's just get started. So I have to make a workspace for the paint to stay in. I've got the 2 cardboard boxes from a few videos ago, and I'm going to make that into one large box. And now we're going to line it with newspaper, and bada bing bada boom, this is done and ready for preparation. Right, so guys, this is done. We've got newspaper lined in, we've got the box which is into 2, and we're basically ready to start the preparation. So I'm going to try it on the C pillar first to see how it works for this, because it's a big, large, and it's quite small, and this is the first time I'm actually going to spray paint anything in my life. So this is probably the easiest one to test out on. And as you can see, we've got some scratches already in here. I don't know if you can pick it on camera. There, see, we've got a big fat scratch there, so that needs to come out, and then the whole, it needs to be painted in black. So the first thing to do is use wax and grease remover, but I don't have that, so what I'm going to do is use another degreaser, just very liquid, in some water, and we're going to clean up this C panel, ready for the preparation of the sanding. Let's get washing. The C pillar is now dry. It's time to get on to the preparation process, which is sanding it down. I've got this pack from Miyadi. It's got a lot of grit sandpaper. It's a full 120 to 3000 grit, and it also has some using tips on there as well, which is quite good. So we're going to get started with a 400 grit and just sand down the rest of the C panel. Let's go. Right, so I believe it's nice and sanded down, and it's now time to use some of the grey primer. The only instructions we have is basically spray from 20 centimeters away and 15 minutes between each coat. So when I was actually watching videos on how to do this, everyone said to put 3 coats on, 2 thin and then 1 wet coat. Who knows what that means? So I'm going to try and do the same, I guess. Remember that this video is not a how-to, because I have no clue what I'm doing. Right, so I've got a bit of an update. I've nearly finished all the primer. This can's finished. I went to my second can. The C pillar needed some sanding in between because I completely messed it up, and this grit pack has actually saved my life a little bit. So I'll send a link down on Amazon to get that, and then I have to wait overnight. So I'll pick this up back in the morning. Hello there. Right, so guys, it's the morning, and I tell you what, after these dried, they look 10 times better. Like, look at them. Look, they're actually all primed up. All of them are. I did all of them. And now it's time to use the satin black from Hycote and basically turn these black. Again, we're going to do 2 light coats and possibly a wet coat on top of it, or maybe just 3 light coats, because I have no clue. But yeah, let's just get started, man. Let's go. First coat is on, and yeah, just make sure to wear a mask as soon as I sprayed it, it went all the way up my nose. So the second coat should fix it up a little bit, and then the third coat should fill it in, and then it will be black. Next coat on, let's go. So that's it done, that's the final coat that we're putting on, and it looks a bit patchy. I don't know why it looks a bit patchy, probably because I'm stupid, but basically what we're going to do now is we're going to leave it. It does say to leave it for 24 hours on the back of the can. See you guys tomorrow, let's go. Right, so guys, it's now the morning again, and I tell you what, these are looking really good. But as you can see, they're actually fully black. This one over here, it has some like mold for some reason. It's just like some, I don't know what that is, but basically they're all looking really nice and black. I'm actually quite happy with how they come out, even though they've still got scratches on here. But you know, it's my first time spray painting, so what do I expect really? That's just to do more of the sanding down issue. So next time I'll sand it down and probably use a finer grit, maybe like 600 something. But anyway, what's left to do is use a couple cans of clear coat, and then we should be finished. Now onto the clear coat, but first of all, make sure, if you're doing this at home, make sure you buy yourself an actual mask, because the clear coat is very dangerous. Luckily for me, these aren't the 2K clear coats, it's just 1K, which means it's not going to protect as much as 2K would, but it's not going to kill me as much as 2K would either. And make sure you always have some ventilation, because you don't want to stifle yourself out with clear coat. So anyway, let's get on to clear coat, let's go. Right, so everything's done, and these are coming out really nice. A few of them got a bit of spots on it, but that's all right. First time spraying paint, but look, we've got this B panel, and it's going to go here. But this is the only part which I need to take off and paint before we put the panels back on and then the headliner back in. So yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. This has actually come out really good, better than I expected, and I'll see you guys in the next video. What? How?